A prehistoric future 3 years after the events of Dominion, Earth is still adapting to dinosaur coexistence. Dinosaurs now roam wild and isolated zones called biosafe regions across the globe. Governments attempt to regulate them through containment technology and biomapping. Dr. Ellie Sattler and Ian Malcolm lobby against dino trafficking and genetic weaponization. Meanwhile, strange reports emerge. Dinosaurs migrating in patterns too organized to be natural. Owen and Claire in hiding. Owen, Grady, and Claire Deering live off-grid with Maisie Lockwood, now 18, trying to stay hidden. Maisie struggles with her identity as a genetic clone and her psychic-like bond with dinosaurs. Blue's offspring, Beta, remains near their cabin, protected and secret. When a group of poachers captures Beta, Owen and Maisie are forced back into action. Claire warns, if they have Beta, they're after something bigger. The Omega Corporation, a powerful biotech conglomerate, Omega Genetics, buys up dino containment rights globally. Led by Dr. Marta Leao, a brilliant but ruthless evolutionist, Omega claims to be researching peaceful integration. In reality, they're experimenting with hyper-intelligent hybrids using Beta's DNA. They believe evolution can be accelerated and controlled. The new Raptors, Omega unveils its latest creation, Velocitus, a breed of enhanced raptors with neural implants. These creatures can communicate, coordinate, and solve problems far beyond instinct. They escape containment during a live demonstration. A security officer screams they're not learning, they're planning. Omega covers it up as a technical glitch. Malcolm's warning. Dr. Malcolm warns UN officials that humanity is repeating its greatest hubris again. He reveals stolen documents from Omega's facility. A nature doesn't like to be programmed, it mutates. He urges Ellie and Alan Grant to join him in exposing Omega. The team reunites reluctantly, but with urgency. Tracking Beta, Owen and Maisie track Beta's signal to a black market lab in northern Africa. Inside, they find hybrid embryos, some part machine. They rescue Beta, but also discover another captive, a malformed juvenile T-Rex with human-modified DNA. Maisie whispers, this isn't a park anymore, it's a factory. The raptor rebellion in a jungle biozone in Malaysia. Velocitus raptors attack a research station, but not randomly. They cut power, bait drones, and steal eggs. Omega realizes their creations are evolving past their code. Leao doubles down. If they outsmart us, we'll out-evolve them. Maisie's truth back with Beta. Maisie experiences intense visions, shared sensory moments with nearby dinosaurs. Alan Grant hypothesizes she's the first human with genetic empathetic resonance, a side effect of her cloning. The dinosaurs don't see her as human or prey, but as something in between. Maisie fears she's not the key to peace, but to domination. The Omega War Zone, the team infiltrates an Omega island where failed hybrids roam. They encounter Gorgorix, a hulking spine theropod capable of mimicking human sounds. It leads a group of freeborn hybrids who resist human control. One hybrid speaks via implant. You made us. Now we unmake you. Ellie, they're building a society. The BioCore. Malcolm uncovers Omega's ultimate plan, the BioCore Protocol, a signal system to rewrite dino DNA across the globe in real time. They plan to pacify all species at once. If successful, they can control evolution forever. If it fails, it could trigger a mass extinction. Trust-broken Leao offers Owen and Maisie a deal. Help deliver Beta and grant access to Maisie's genome, or face global disaster. Maisie almost agrees, believing she can use the system to help the dinosaurs. Claire and Owen stop her, causing a rift. Maisie runs away with Beta, planning to confront the hybrids herself. The hybrid uprising, led by Gorgorix, hybrids storm the Omega facility. But instead of chaos, they shut down weapons, free imprisoned species, and broadcast a message: let us live or we will erase you. They're not animals anymore. They're a new apex civilization. Malcolm, they've skipped natural evolution entirely. Maisie's decision. Maisie uses her empathy to connect with Gorgorix and sees its memories, pain, fear, captivity. She begs it not to attack humans, but it shows her visions of cities burning from the BioCore signal. Humans chose extinction the moment they made us. Maisie offers herself as host to override the signal. Into the core, the heroes storm Omega's command center to shut down BioCore. Owen rides Beta through chaos. Claire and Ellie plant explosives. Alan faces off against a rogue hybrid, armed only with a flare and a fossil claw. Maisie reaches the core and connects. The Pulse Maisie activates the core manually, using her DNA to stabilize the system. The broadcast reaches every dinosaur and pauses their aggression. Gorgorix halts mid-roar, the others fall silent. Maisie collapses, the world holds its breath, then lights fade. Zigzag, beautiful. The signal dies, the war is over. Aftermath. Omega is dissolved. Leao vanishes. Most hybrids scatter into the wild, refusing contact. Maisie survives, but her genes are permanently altered. Dinos begin forming matriarchal clans, avoiding human areas naturally. Balance at last seems possible. The Dinotarium's governments create Adinotariums, vast sanctuaries where select species roam freely with monitored interaction. Dr. Grant opens a natural museum built inside a fossil canyon. Malcolm returns to teaching Chaos 101. Claire joins a conservation alliance. Owen trains raptors for forest fire rescue and tracking. Maisie's path. Maisie writes a memoir, Born Twice, My Life Among Dinosaurs. She keeps contact with Beta and now leads peaceful interaction initiatives. She still has visions, but they're calm now. She tells a reporter they were never monsters, just ancestors with teeth. Blue watches from afar. A new dawn. Dinosaurs are no longer novelties. They are now part of Earth's ecosystem. Children grow up seeing Stegosaurus herds at sunrise, but whispers spread of hybrid packs in the mountains, watching, waiting. As evolution continues, the world wonders, what comes after the apex predator? Post-credit scene, the next era. In a deep jungle, a nest opens. Out crawls a creature, part bird, part raptor, with feathers glowing faintly. It climbs a tree, looks at a human drone, mimics a human voice. Hello? Cut to black.